さて、チーム9番目、横浜市立南高等学校加藤舞さんです。テーマは Two Important Nets。
Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Show him how to catch fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. All began with this saying. Today, I would like to talk about what I will do to make the world peace. Hello, my name is Mai Kato from Minami High School in Yokohama. I am in Education Sponsorship in Asia, an NPO that provides educational support for children in India and Bangladesh. I learned about the condition of the education there, and I came across this saying. It made me realize that education is not just for that moment. It is for the person's entire life, and it also supports the future of that country. Then I had an idea to build a project to give children in Bangladesh 200 handmade math textbooks. I raised 300,000 yen through crowdfunding, and I put the textbooks together with the help of my friends. Let me introduce this handmade math textbook. In Bangladesh, they can't connect the calculation they learn in class with the calculation in their daily lives because they memorize the calculation like an incantation. Here is an example. They know the answer to 2 plus 3 is 5, but they can't understand that it is same as having 5 apples if you get 2 apples when you already have 3. This textbook is crucial for children because they can learn numerical concepts through sight and hearing. Here is one of the textbooks children use in Bangladesh. And these are the math textbooks that we made. Do you notice any differences? Ours are colorful so that children can enjoy studying. Look at this picture. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is page 6. This is Bengali numeral 6. We read it choi, and we can find 6 butterflies. We write numbers and draw pictures so that children can understand the meaning of the numbers. Before that, I had thought that students like myself could do nothing towards the international peace. However, I realized that I can contribute to the world peace by making textbooks. It is a small action, but it will surely help them to lead a peaceful life. Their happiness leads to our happiness too, even though our circumstance in Japan is different from that in Bangladesh. We also feel happy through the action to help people. Next, I would like to think about what our peace is. Peace for ourselves. What on earth is it? Last year, I went to Canada and New York, and I met a lot of generous people. They are my treasure now. Let us think of someone important for you who live in different countries. If a war breaks out, in those countries they live, how do you feel? As for me, if a war happens in Canada or in the States, I would feel very sad. This is the road to peace for ourselves. Having more friends in various countries leads to the world peace. So what can I do for the world peace? I have an idea, making 2 important nets. First, it is a net for Bangladesh. This net is education. If we know how to create a net for fishing, we can eat fish for a lifetime. I hope the math textbook I made will be one of the nets for people in Bangladesh. Second, it is a net for India. This net is education. If we know how to create a net for fishing, we can eat fish for a lifetime. I hope the math textbook I made will be one of the nets for people in Bangladesh. I hope the math textbook I made will be one of the nets for people in Bangladesh. The second net is the one for us. By making a network between countries, we can achieve peace. For example, through this activity of making textbook, we can think about peace and children not only in Bangladesh, but also in the world. So I would like to make friends with people from all over the world. This is what I can do for world peace. I took the first step this summer. I went to New Zealand to study English and to make 2 important nets. I talked about my activity and the children in Bangladesh with my teachers and students there. I was really impressed because many friends from all over the world joined my activity. For example, Saudi Arabian, Taiwanese, Chinese, Malaysians, and New Zealanders. Those countries have become the ones that I care for. My host brother, Charlie, also joined my activity. Do you remember the incident that happened in New Zealand last March? There was a mosque shooting in Christchurch. If Charlie had been involved in the incident, my heart hurts just by imagining it. Please imagine if a person you know had been involved in tragedy. Nobody should get involved in such a terrible incident because all people have their families, friends, and a person to care for. Through the wonderful experience in New Zealand, I've reached a decision. That is, what I can do now for peace is to make handmade math textbook with people from all over the world. So I've decided to continue this activity. One small action make a difference in the world. I will be a change maker. Thank you for your listening.
はい、ありがとうございました。ご質問どうぞ。はい、斉藤先生。
Thank you very much for the unique idea, and I think so. Your concept will help lots of children who don't have lots of chances to study math.
Yes.
And at the same time, so I'd like to ask one question. Do you think children in Japan might have the same problem? There might be Japanese students who want to study math but who can't study math. If there is a situation like that, what kind of actions can you take to solve the same problem in Japan?
I can make math textbook like that, and I will raise money, and I will send this textbook to children in Japan too. Thank you.
How do you make this sustainable? Because, of course, you collect some money and you
Yeah.
make some textbooks and then no more money. So you have to collect more money. How can you make the system work without relying on money?
Yes. My dream is to have my own company because through this experience of raising money, I think I felt that it is too difficult. So fundraising is a nice idea, of course, but it has a limited. If I have my own company, I can support someone by my profit. So I think it has more possibilities. So in the future, I would like to make my own company and support people sustainably. Thank you.
よろしいですか。 はい、ありがとうございました。最近はね、社会企業、ソーシャルエンタープライズみたいなのもあるからね、ぜひぜひ頑張っていただきたいと思います。はい、ありがとうございました。